Hey YouTube, KNDoperative here, and today I'm going to do a review on a tool, the Dremel 300. I got this tool a couple months ago, back in December, and I've gotten a lot of use out of it since then. I've put this tool to the test in a lot of different occasions, a lot of different purposes for cutting, and I told you guys a while ago that I was going to do a review on this tool, and I finally have some time to do a review for it. So this tool, if you're a nerfer, if you mod nerf guns, such as the Longshot, which I have a piece of the shell of a Longshot here, which I will do some demo cutting on in a minute. But in terms of doing extensive nerf mods, this tool is pretty amazing, and it's so useful, extremely useful, especially for making completely homemade nerf guns. Things like snap bows. I have over here, let me grab it. And so here's a homemade that I've been working on the past couple of months, and basically I use this Dremel 300 to completely cut and build every part on here. Homemades require a lot of Dremel work. If you don't have other power tools, say like a bandsaw, Dremel 300, or a Dremel in general, will come in handy a lot. So right now on here I have, I'll get a close-up so you can see it. This is an engraving bit. So basically, I'll take it off for you. Press this blue button and unscrew it, and it slides out. This is what the bits look like, and that's the tip of it. As you can see, this bit, it's got like little teeth in it as it twists around. Now what I have here is the other bits that it comes with. So the thing I like about the Dremel 300, one of the things is that it comes with a crap ton of bits. So if you don't have any other bits, or if you don't want to spend money buying an extra set of bits, it comes with a crap ton. Some of these in here are bits that I had in a rotary tool that I had a while ago. But anyways, so it does come with a lot of bits. The standard bit it comes with is like a disc shaped. It's just a disc. It's very thin. It cuts through plastic really well, and you have a bit here which cuts through metal. It looks a little bit different. It has kind of like that weird pattern to it, and it's a little bit larger as well, and that will cut metal. So yeah, these are your two circular bits, and then it also comes with drum-shaped bits like this that are a full cylinder made out of the same material, and these are for more sanding. Works really well for plastics, like I said. These bits do wear down, they get smaller as you use them, but that's why you have a crap ton of them. So like, I have a whole bunch of these circular bits. You can hear, as I rub them together, they have an abrasive texture. Then this is for buffing. This is a pad of foam. It's soft, and this spins around just like any other bit, but it smoothens out things. And another bit that does this is this bit. This is also made out of, has a sandy texture, but it's much finer. It's probably over, yeah, it's definitely over 600 grit, I would say. It's probably about 1,000 grit. Very smooth to the touch. And this also spins at high speeds and takes away burrs that are created after you cut. And then this is also pretty good for buffing. And then this is for, you know, touch-ups. Other bits you have in here, just different shapes for different tasks. Let me pull some of these out here. And pull this one out too. As you can see, there are a bunch of different shaped bits, and they're all for different tasks. You even have one made out of wire here. Don't know exactly what that's for. I never use that one. I assume it's for taking off burrs on metal or something of that sort. And then another great thing that this kit comes with is a drill, so you can actually drill through things. This is just a single bit. But you can, if you have a drill already and you have different drill bits, you can put them in a Dremel and drill holes with them. And then it comes with this tool. It's a little wrench, and it has a flathead, small flathead screwdriver on one end, and that would be for removing and attaching different bits onto the stems, which are, see as I drop it, which are these metal poles that these attach to. So that's the kit that it comes with. I'm very impressed with the kit. It also comes with this, which is, I believe, a sharpening stone. So you run the bit over this a couple times. It's in a plastic container right here. I don't know how to get it out of the plastic container. You should. Yeah, I've never tried to get it out of the plastic container. But anyways, you run the bit over this a couple times and it'll sharpen it up. Or smoothen it, or whatever you want to do with it. But, okay, so now to the actual Dremel itself. This is the Dremel 300. It is one of the more expensive versions of the Dremel. There's a Dremel 100, and then I want to say there's like a Dremel 1000 or something like that as well. But yeah, this one is one of my favorites. It's kind of, in terms of quality, right in the middle. The Dremel 100 is much more basic and doesn't come with as many bits. The only thing that it has similar is the cord, which you see here. It's plugged in right now. The cord is very heavy duty, which I really like. And another thing that makes this great is different settings. So you have this knob, which basically turns it on. And you can, depending on how far you turn that knob up, will determine the speed that this rotates at. And one other thing that I want to mention in this review before I get to the cutting demo is the cord itself. So this is the plug, and I just wanted to point out something that the plug has, if I can get a good angle on this. Don't have the best lighting in this room, but is this little nub here. And some of you may notice they have these little things on like vacuums and other things that have heavy duty wires and cords. This is great because what I can do is I can wrap this up over the Dremel. I'll try to get this on camera. So I wrap this up over the Dremel. And it's a pretty long cord too, so you get a pretty good deal of reach out of it. So I wouldn't worry about that. And then what I can do is I can snap on this piece to the rest of the wire, and then that will stay there. And I can have my Dremel wrapped up nice and clean, and I can put it away cleanly. And that's just a nice touch, so you don't have wires hanging everywhere. And yeah, then you just pop it off and then unwrap it and you're ready to go. So now I will get to the cutting demo once I plug this baby back in. Give me a minute here. Okay, so first things first is I'm going to remove this engraving bit. I'm going to use the engraving bit later, but first I'll just do a standard cutting bit. And it's very easy to attach on there. You just screw it on, make sure it's nice and tight. And I'm going to use part of a long shot shell, and I'm just going to, let's see, I'll cut some of this part of the bipod off. This is plastic, for those of you that don't know. Oh, one thing to mention, I am wearing safety glasses right now. It's very important to wear safety glasses, especially when you're using a Dremel, because burrs from the material that you're cutting tend to fly up at you because of the direction that the disc spins. The disc spins this way, and so if I'm putting this into the plastic is going to chip up at me. So, actually, either direction that was using, depending on if you're left or right-handed, it'll chip up more at you or less at you. But yeah, wear eye protection. It's very important. Alright, so there we go. I just completely severed this piece of plastic from this piece. So, next thing you want to do, what I'm going to do, actually I'll use this piece. As you can see, it leaves a bunch of these burrs, little bits of plastic that are hanging off from where I cut. So if you want to make a clean cut, what you do is you switch bits. I'm going to switch to this drum bit. And now I'm just going to run the drum bit over all of these little burrs that are sticking up. Alright. Now I'm going to switch to a smaller bit because there's slightly tighter areas that I want to sand away. This is one of the smallest. As you can see, it's a cone-shaped bit made out of the same material as all the others. So that got it nice and smooth. I'm running my finger over it, and I can feel it's much smoother now. As you can see, there's no burrs hanging off of it. And that's how you get a clean cut with a Dremel. Now ultimately, you can get even more creative with it, and now I'll use the engraving bit. And you can actually make grooves, or you can actually use this to cut if you want to. But I'll use the flat surface of this plastic, and I'm going to see how steady of a hand I can have when cutting with this. And I'll see if I can actually, let me move the camera a little bit. I'll see if I can actually engrave my name into this. I'm not going to bore you guys by writing operative as well, but my YouTube name is KNDoperative. Thus, after I clear some of the burrs, you can see when I get good lighting on it that it says KND. So it's pretty cool, pretty decent handwriting, I would say. Wish I had better lighting here to show you guys, but yeah, there's good lighting. You can see the engraving bit works quite well. And like I said, you can get pretty creative with this thing. But ultimately, this is a fantastic tool, especially for Nerf modding. You can do a lot with it. You can do cutting, you can do sanding, you can do smoothing, engraving if you want, carving, all sorts of stuff with this tool. Extremely useful for the experienced Nerf modder, and extremely useful for the do-it-yourselfer. Anyone who enjoys crafts or housework or building things, cutting through plastic, cutting through ceramics, cutting through metal, this tool is for you. So, really happy. I think it's a really good use of your money. And if you have any questions about this product, then just ask it in the comment section below or send me a private message. I don't know the price of this. I will put the price of this, at least on Amazon, which is where I got it, in the description box down below. So, thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a nice day. KNDoperative out.